All right, number 38. The owner of Good Deal Store opened a new store across town. For the new store, the owner estimates that during business hours, an average of 90 shoppers per hour enter the store, and each of them stay an average of 12 minutes. The average number of shoppers in the new store at any time is what percent less than the average number of shoppers in the original store at any time. Note ignore the percent symbol and enter your answer. Okay, for example, you answer 42.1% and enter 42.1. Okay. All right. So first for the new store, right, we do have to solve, okay, the total number of shopper at any given time. Okay, so that will be the same formula that we used in the previous question, the Little's law, right? So you go back up here, let's take a look at the formulas, and then you go to RT. Okay, so we can say, let's bring down the formula and equal to RT. Okay, and R represent the number of customer that enter the store at the average rate, and then T is how long they stay inside the store, and then N is the at the given time how many customer we have in the store. Okay, so for this question 38, let's see, what do we know? We know there are 90 shopper per hour, and then each day average of 12 minutes. So 12 minutes here will be T, and 90 shopper per hour, so that's a rate, right? So that'll be R. So we do have to be careful here. The rate here is per minute, because we go back once again to the first paragraph. It says R represents shopper, average rate of R shopper per minute, right? Okay, and then so in order to use the formula, we do have to make sure the unit is in minutes. Okay, so 90 shopper per hour. So first, let's do a unit conversion. Okay, so we have 90. Okay, let me zoom in one more time. Okay, so 90, and then 90 per hour. So that means to convert to per minute, we can divide by 60. Okay, because there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. So we do 90 divided by 60. That should give us a number shopper per each minute. So we do that, we get 1.5. Okay, 90 over 60, that's equal to 1.5. So that's R. All right. And then we said T is 12 minutes, so that's 12. So you can go and multiply 1.5 times 12, that's 18. Okay, so for the new store, at any given time, there should be 18 customers. Okay, but that's not the final answer, so we still have to do another part of this, and here this is a percent change question. Okay, so the question asks for what percent less, okay, for the new store is what percent less than the average number of shopper compared to the original store. So for the original store, so we do have to go back here into the second paragraph here, right, where they showed us this example. Right, so they told us all the information. In the end, they said there will be 45 shoppers in the store at a given time. So that's the original store. Okay, so we're comparing with 45. Okay, so originally we have 45 to begin with. That's the original store. And now the new store is 18. Right, we see that the number go down, right? So we go down from, oops, let me leave it like that. Okay, so the number went down from 45 to 18 from the original store to the new store. So it is a decrease. Okay, so here we're trying to solve for the percent decrease. And to find the percent change, we can use this formula. Okay, so for a percent change question, we can use this formula. So percent change is always the new value minus the original value divided by the original value. Okay, and then that times 100, this will convert it into a percent. All right, so the new value, right, we said original store is 45, so that's the original value. The new value had to be the new store, right? Okay, so it'll be 18. And we know it's a decrease, so the new value is after the decrease, so that's 18. Okay, so you can plug it into the formula. So it'll be 18 minus 45 divided by, always divide by the original value. So that's the number that we begin with. Okay, so in this case, that's 45, and then that times 100. Let's solve this out. 18 minus 45 is negative 27 over 45. That times 100. 27 over 45. And then that times 100 should be 60, right? And this is a negative 60. And negative means we have a decrease, a percent decrease. And it'll be 60% pretty much. Okay. And for this question, they just want to know what is the percentage, right? They already told us it's a decrease. So when we bubble in the answer, we can ignore the negative sign. And they also said we're going to ignore the percent sign. So our final answer for this question is actually just 60 for this one. Okay, so it's just 60. So when we're on the Scantron, there's no negative symbol, right? So can't really bubble in the negative. And for this question, it makes sense that we should get negative percentage because it's a percent decrease, right? So the negative is kind of understood. It makes sense. So our answer should be, right, the percentage, which is just 60. And that should be it for number 38. Okay, so for any percent change question, we can always use this formula right there.